Hi everyone, welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. On the show today, we're going to make some smoked chicken breast. We're going to be using a stovetop smoker. So this is the Demeyere Stovetop Smoker. We unboxed this a couple weeks ago and I've been really anxious to try it out. So we have some chips, we have some rub and some sauce. And we're going to give this baby a little go, right? So join me. Let's make stovetop smoker smoked chicken. Okay, so I have some boneless, skinless chicken breasts here. This chicken breast has clearly been butterflied. I got it frozen from that grocery store that, you know, you got to put a quarter in to get a cart. It's their frozen chicken breast and it's been butterflied. So one of the things I like about butterflied chicken is it's even. You don't have that thick part on one side and the thin part on the other. That's what's going to make this cook nice and evenly. So this is boneless, skinless chicken breast. And it is butterflied. So we brined this chicken breast. And basically I took 4 cups of cold water and heated it up and put a 1/4 cup of kosher salt in there and let it all melt in there. Then I put some ice in there to chill it back down to refrigerator temperature. And I poured it over the chicken and I let it brine for maybe 2 hours, that's all. You don't want to do too much because there's small pieces of meat, and that helps with the juiciness. I really like brined chicken over unbrined chicken. So just take your favorite barbecue rub. We're going to go ahead and sprinkle this on. If you brine, don't use a rub that's super salty because it's just going to give you a really salty result. I have I don't know how many different rubs I have in my pantry. I have a ton of them. So one of the things I tell people to do is just take your rubs and sample them, right? Put a little on your hand and taste it. And you will learn the nuances of each rub, how salty, how sweet, how hot, how smoky, all that. It's kind of fun to do a little taste test. We might do that in the future, do a rub taste test. So let me get the smoker over here. Okay, so this is the Demeyere Stovetop Smoker, and we are big smoker fans. We have a huge smoker that we used to use in competitions. It looks like a safe. It's basically a vertical water smoker. And we also have a few Weber Smoky Mountain smokers. But there are times when the weather might be bad, or maybe you live somewhere where you can't run a barbecue or smoker, but you still want that smoky flavor, right? Or if Eric doesn't want to fire up the smoker and I need something smoked, like when I make my ham and bean soup or my southern green beans, I like to put a smoky ham bone in there. And when I buy one from the store, a lot of times it just doesn't have enough smoke in there for me. So if I want to smoke something off, even if it's already cooked, but I want to get a little bit more smoky flavor on that, like a ham bone, I can put it in one of these without having to turn on the smoker, and it takes hours and hours. And it's great, right? It's also great for people who just can't smoke on their patio, right? Some places live in places that have restrictions. So if you crave that smoky flavor, but you can't smoke outside for whatever reason, this might be a great solution. So this is the Demeyere. We looked at this the other day. I'll put links up here when we unboxed it. So it will work on a regular stovetop. We're just using it here because my stovetop is over there, right? So I'm using gas. It'll work on gas. It's going to work on your regular stovetop. And how this works is you have our lid here, right? And inside here, there's a little, so you have a really nice Demeyere pan, right? You could use this for other things other than smoking, right? You could do a little stir fry in this. You could use this for anything. So as part of this, you basically get a pan that you can use. You have this, which is your smoking plate. So we're going to put our chips down here. We're going to put this down this way, so the drippings will drip onto here. It won't drip onto the chips, and the smoke is going to come out these little holes right here. So that goes there. Our rat goes here. We're going to put, our chicken, our fish, our little piece of ham, whatever you want to smoke is going to go here. And then we are off to the races. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank Demeyere for sending this. I am so excited about trying this out because I loves the smoky flavor, right? So many times I taste things and I'm like, this is missing smoke, right? It's particularly like on, chicken or turkey breast or something like that. When it's not smoked, I'm so used to it cooked that way that I really, really miss it when it's not there. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our wood chips in here. And I got apple, but the wood chips come in like a bunch of different, out of a bunch of different woods. Some woods are more bitter than others, like hickory or mesquite or something like that. It's way more bitter. Apple is pretty mild wood, so you get a really nice smoke out of apple. You want to buy these wood chips for a stovetop smoker, because I think the regular wood chips you're going to get in like your big box store are going to be, might be too big. You can try them out. So you want to use 2 to 3 tablespoons. Because my chicken is so thin, I don't want to put a huge amount in here. I'm just putting like 2 decent sized tablespoons in here. Sometimes you can grill something off first. If you want grill marks, then smoke it in here. You will lose a little bit of the smoky flavor because the smoke penetrates meat up into a certain temperature. So I've seen some people, they grill it off and then put it in a stovetop or any smoker. You're not going to get as much smoky flavor on it.
It'll be like creosote on top of it.
Yeah. That's why I'm starting out. To me, it would be better to smoke it first and then grill it if you want grill marks. But you don't get grill marks, obviously, in any kind of smoker. So we're going to put this down. And we're going to put this here. And the very first thing is we're going to heat this up. I'm going to put this up on like a medium. We're going to let this come to temperature. Really how you figure that out is you just take your fingers and splash a little water in there, and the water will dance around on there. So when this heats up, we'll do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, I can smell the smoke. It smells like an outdoor cooker in here. So here we go. Whoa! Yeah, this thing is cool. So we have the heat in there. So we're going to go ahead and put our chicken in here. And I'm going to turn it down like 50%. So I'm going to have it, whoa. On this thing, I'm going to turn it down to a medium low. And we're going to watch that smoke. I don't want it to get too hot. This is amazing. We got smoke. Literally, it smells like a backyard smoker in here. How long is this going to take? I don't know. So I want it to be at least 165. So we're going to watch it and we'll be back. Okay, so we're just going to take a little peek at it. It hasn't been that long, but we're going to, let's see how much smoke's coming out. Whoa! yeah, they're definitely getting smoked. Oh my gosh, they look beautiful. Let's see what temp we're currently at. 135, 120. So we got a ways to go. They look good. So technically, when you're smoking, you don't really want smoke to be on it the entire time. You want to smoke it for maybe a good 15-20 minutes, so you don't have to take this out and add more chips, because you don't want to continue to smoke it the whole time. It's going to end up tasting like a tire, right?
Plus, these are butterflies that are really thin.
Yeah, they're thin. So you want to give it just the right amount of smoke. You don't want to over smoke it, and you don't want to under smoke it. What that is your own taste. So it's about experience. So play with it. Put different kind of meats in here. Try some fish. Try some ham. Try some chicken, right? Try a half a rack of ribs in there. And see what you like. Try different kind of woods out. We don't like really bitter woods. So particularly on chicken, right? A big piece of beef can handle
anything.
Yeah, it can handle those more bitter woods, but you don't want to really do that on chicken. You're going to kill it. So when this gets up to at least 165, we'll be back. So I'm going to give it a little bit of sauce. I don't over sauce my meat. We are right about 160, so that looks really good. The only barbecue sauce I have in the house right now is this Mambo. I need to make some of my barbecue sauce. So we're going to go ahead and give it a little coating. And we're going to put this down in there, just let it set and get that barbecue sauce goodness going. So we'll be back. Okay, so let's get this chicken off of here. The handle doesn't get super hot, so that's good.
Looks like we got the smoke coming out now.
Yeah, so like I said, oh my gosh. There's a lot of smokiness in here. Wow. So there's our chicken. It looks amazing. I'm going to stick a couple buns in here real quick and let them toast up and soften up. We'll be back. Okay, my buns are probably, ooh, they're nice and softened. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So let me turn that off. This smoker did amazing. So let me move this out of the way and we'll take a taste. Okay, so here's our chicken. My thoughts are that I have the same smell of smoke that I have when I use any other regular smoker. That's the smell I'm getting. So I can imagine this is going to be pretty amazing. No, it's not low and slow like we're putting it on there for 2 hours or something like it. It didn't take that long. But
it does take longer than really.
Whoops, I think this is going to be great like when I want to smoke a ham. I want to get more smoke on a ham. Whoa. Whoa.
How's your smoke ring? Do you got a little pink on the inside, Boo-Boo?
I don't know about smoke ring, but there's a deep smoky flavor. I think I may have oversalted it a little bit with the brine. See how Eric likes it.
Yeah, it tastes really good. Got the smoke?
It's got that smoky flavor.
But the chicken is still juicy.
Yeah. Really, really good. I think I may have overdone it with the brine because it's a little on the salty side. So maybe cut my brine down 50% on the salt there. I don't know why this would be different than when I would brine it, like if I were to roast it or fry it or something like that. It just is. So, yeah. So go like 4 cups of water, half of a quarter cup of salt. Maybe just don't brine it as long.
Well, your rub has salt in it too.
My rub is a little salty.
And it's thin pieces of chicken. Bigger meat can handle it.
Yeah. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that we got smoked meat out of a stovetop smoker.
Yeah.
That's craziness to me. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. This is just a meat sandwich, a smoked meat sandwich. Wow. You can put whatever you want on your sandwich. Sometimes when you order a chicken sandwich, a pulled chicken sandwich from a barbecue place, you're just going to get straight up meat and sauce on there. So that's what this is. A meat sandwich. Whoa, look at that. Looks good. Nice tender chicken. Nice smoky flavor. These are so like garlic bread.
Meat.
We seriously made smoked chicken on a stovetop. Wow. Tastes delicious. So cooks, this is the Demeyere Stovetop Smoker. If you want to be able to smoke all weather, right? You want to smoke in areas that you aren't able to. Maybe you live in an apartment, or maybe you just want to, like me, get a quick smoke on some, like a ham bone or already cooked sausage or something like that. This thing is fantastic. This is fantastic. The only thing I would change with what I did is I would cut back a little on the salt on my brine, and I would possibly use, like, I use 2 big tablespoons of chips. I might use like 1.5. But wow.
You cut your temperature back a little sooner.
Yeah. This thing gets big time thumbs up from me. So thank you, Demeyere. We're going to do some other things in this stovetop smoker, so stay tuned. I'll put links down in the description if you want to take a look at it. So I'm off to eat this sandwich.